Hi guys, Frozen here, welcome back to another episode of Knights of Dragons. So, if you don't like ranting videos, please click away, because this is going to be pretty much a 10-minute ranting video. So, what this video is going to be about is this guy, that you can see on the screen, actually got this screen after this screen. So, it's kinda like, first he got two of the same Shadowforged armors, and after that he just got Perma Ban because of that. I believe it was pretty much the reason that it decided to happen, for some fucking odd reason. And Deka Games, I don't even know, I don't even know if like they do it manually or there's like an algorithm behind it that decides to ban people once they see, I guess, unnecessary or unneeded actions by people that can't do it or something, you know, but just things that that can be really related for that algorithm to each other, like suddenly having two Shadowforge out of the blue, you know. That's kind of the thing that I'm going for here. And yeah, like I said, he got this screen at first, you know, that he had two Shadowforged. And then a day later, I believe, he sent this on the timeline, and then it just said he got permabanned. So what does that mean? Well, your account is gone. That's what it means. You know, you all know what a ban means, but a permaban is even worse, because a ban, you know, that can be for a certain amount of time. A permaban actually just states like, fuck you, you're done. And yeah. Is he a good friend of mine? Because you guys know that I already made a video on this about Ma, you know, and that was an unrightful ban as well. This is also quite an unrightful ban, because this was a thing that Deka Games did, and not him. You know, he got the two Shadowforge, he can't really glitch them in any way, otherwise I would have known about it, and I would have told you guys you could all exploit this, and then nobody would get banned, or everybody would get banned. And that's pretty much the thing that I don't want people to do. So that's why I'm keeping the glitches to myself and not using them myself either. Because if I do that, then yeah, I'll risk a ban myself, and I don't want that either. Because this account has been with me for about 4 years, and I don't want that to happen to it. But either way, this has been happening to more and more people as of lately, these unrightful bans. First it was Ma, now it's Ferrero from the old guard. He was actually... I actually talked to him for quite a bit, because he wanted to join Reckless Family with his guild at first, and he decided to join TDNR. He's having fun there, so I'm glad for him. But either way, alliances aside, if this thing happens to you, if you suddenly see a Shadowforged popping up that you shouldn't have, be the better guy and... I wanted to say it in Dutch. Be the better guy and... just state it to the developers, because if they see something that isn't really, like, it isn't really supposed to be there, is the word I'm searching for, then they will pretty much ban you if you decide to exploit it. So if you see that, because one of my members actually there was a gem glitch about a couple months ago, and he got about 7,000 extra gems on his account all of a sudden. And what I told him, it was Ethan, by the way, if he's even watching, it's a little shout out to Ethan, because there were more people that actually had that glitch, you know, that they suddenly have 1,000, but I've never seen as much as, or much more as 7,000 anyway, and that was him. And he told me, like, what am I supposed to do, you know? And I told him, don't do anything with it, because if they see that you suddenly spend 8,000 gems on chests, they will pretty much ban you. And because I said that you... just let them fix this, you know, and just tell them he didn't got banned, you know, so he didn't really had any trouble because he didn't do anything with it. And I believe that Ferrero went the wrong way with him being like with him maxing the Shadowforge or something, or maybe they just saw it or something, or I don't really know what happened actually, but it's like, once they see something that isn't supposed to be as it should, then all of a sudden they just decide to say, screw you. Because, yeah, like I said, he got those two Shadowforges out of the blue. You know, he got one, I believe he said he got one, and then all of a sudden he got another one. So, if they see that's something that isn't supposed to be there, and therefore they will ban you, without any trying to reach out to you, it's just like, fuck you, you're banned. And, yeah, there's nothing really that you can really do about that, but it's also like, they should have reached out first, you know, and maybe they should have just deleted the Shadowforge and just sent him an email like, hey, we deleted it. Because this is just pure bullshit, of course, from Deka Games, that they just decided to ban him. But like I said, I don't know if it's hand, I don't know if these things go by hand, or there's an algorithm behind it that just decides to say, I'm going to ban you because you fucked up. So there's it's kind of speaking against each other here. And I just don't want friends to get banned. I mean, he's a friend of mine, so I can just say that right now. I just don't want my friends to get banned because of something that they couldn't really... You know, if he really exploited a glitch, then I would say yes, ban him. Even though he is a friend, just ban him. Because it's unrightful to exploit glitch. I mean, like a glitch that maybe gets you... like in heroic mode, you know, we all exploited that glitch, by the way, me too. And yeah, that actually made us get the entire set and some nice Shadowforge materials and blah blah blah. But like that's something that a mass amount of people do, so they can really ban like 10,000s of people to do that. You know, all they can do is unroll your account back to the way it was before the actual heroic mode happens, and they did that with most people because I actually still have it. But hey, that's not all me, and that's about I believe it's almost a year ago by now that glitch happened, and it isn't really all too much because it was like for the fire water Shadowforged armor. And my main couldn't exploit the glitch because it wasn't in the correct update, so my alt actually got that one. So yeah, and yeah, now I'm pretty much going to get banned on my alt, so okay. Thank you very much for that. But it's like, if you exploit he isn't exploiting a glitch, so this ban is unrightful again. And I know that some of you guys will pretty much disagree, and I know that some of you guys will pretty much agree with me when I say that this ban was unrightful. But why do I think it's unrightful? It's just like, he didn't do anything wrong, honestly. He got it via, like, the game itself. So, the game itself is wrong here. Not him, because he didn't do anything. He couldn't do anything against it. And that's like the problem for me here, is that they should really look into these things. And I don't even know if there's a way to contact Deka Games, aside from, like, the fact... like literally the fact that this thing, just this thing, of course, just like support, just that button. Like, I don't know how that all works. It's just quite unusual for me. But the help desk is actually working much better. The support help desk now Deka Games has taken over, because the old Knights and Dragons team took you about I guess 4 days to reply on average, and these guys decided to just make it 2 days. Max, of course, you know, not an average, no, max, because I wanted my guild back, and they responded to me within a day. And I got my guild back in a day. So, yeah, because the guild master was inactive, of course, you know, I just want my guild back. You know, and now Rect is back. Thank fuck for that, because I have... It's not even max yet, just take a look at it. We're already working on this guild for about 6 months, maybe even more. Still not max. I need you guys' help, by the way, with this. Gold drops as well as quests. I need you guys' help with this really fucking much, actually. So yeah, that's the Rect part on that. But if you guys want to help me, you can just let me know in the comments down below, or just post your line ID. Do something to reach out to me. You can also find my line ID in the description. It's always there, because I always have the exact same description, because I'm a fucking lazy cunt. But that's not the problem right now. The problem is unrightful bans. So if you ever come across something on your account that isn't supposed to be there, like another free Shadowforge or something that isn't really explainable, or maybe an amount of gems, don't spend it on chests, especially not those gems, and don't max the Shadowforge. Don't max the Shadowforge. Sorry, it decided to update, but don't max the Shadowforge if you get another free Shadowforge, and just out of the blue, because the 2 free Shadowforges I got, one was from people that were glitching the game during a raid, and the other one I just got for free from Gree. So I didn't exploit anything to get free Shadowforge, but like if you suddenly get a Shadowforged out of nowhere, and it doesn't even say that it was gifted to you or something, but just poof, it's there. don't do anything with it. Don't max it. Tell Deka Games like, hey, I got a Shadow Forge out of the blue. Can you guys take this thing away from me? Even though maybe it's the best fucking armor in the game. Do you want your account banned? Is that really worth the risk? You know? And I see some of you guys already nodding. Yes, it is worth it. But it's not worth it, honestly, because if you are, if it's on the account that you have been playing for over a year on, you know, and especially, let's just say me, if I got my main, I've been playing on this account for 4 years, I wouldn't want to max a Shadow Fortress, no matter how good it is, if I got it out of the blue, because I would certainly know that I would get banned for that specific reason, because they can really. They can really say like, hey, we can just let him have that Shadow Forge. And then all of a sudden 4 years of work after I maxed that Shadow Forge, gone. It just says Perma Ban, can't get back on that account, can't get back on this device, can't do shit, meaning. And then all my accounts, all the 14 or 13 accounts that I actually have on this tablet, gone. Nothing left, all is gone. All the time that I spent on this, all the money that I actually earned money from this instead of actually spending money, but that's on me. Like, everything is gone. And if that's not what I want, and some people actually do decide to say, yes, I'm maxing it. Ferrero decided, pretty much, I believe he decided to say, yes, I'm maxing it. You can quote me on that if I'm wrong though, Ferrero, because I believe that you will pretty much see this one, because this video is about you and you alone. But it just feels to me like, hey, some people actually do want to max that Shadow Forge. I'm saying to you guys, don't do that, you know, because every dime you spend on this game, every single penny, every single cent even, and every single minute that you spend on from your life on this game will be gone. And I don't know if people from Deka Games actually say to you like, hey, you can get it back, but we're re-rolling your, or rick-rolling, well, unrolling your account, or re-rolling, and I didn't say rick-rolling, what the fuck? But it just feels to me like that people actually do want to max it. But no matter how good it is, my own opinion would be don't max it. Really, because all that time, all that money that you spend on this game will be gone, and that's pretty much a guaranteed 100% chance of you not getting that account back. Meaning it's gone, and all you have is wasted your time on nothing, spent your gems, or spent your time, or spent your... Jesus Christ, spend your money on nothing, and is that what you want? I don't think so. So think about this before you actually do get a free Shadow, or when you actually do get a Shadow Forge out of the blue, for no fucking reason at all. Okay, that's the conclusion of this part. Let me know what you guys think about this specific ban, of course. And I hope to see you all again next time.